Hi everyone, it's Jackie from Rose Gold Library, and it's so amazing to talk to you once more. I'm very excited. I hope I actually post this on time. If not, oh well. Yeah, for some reason my Wi-Fi and, most of my camera has been dying on me, which is very, very sad. But that's okay. I'm trying to get that good positive vibes on like Leona in chapter 2, or book 2. Which is great. So yeah, I'm still doing my Twisted Wonderland series, and this is Savanaclaw, which is a dorm based on the King of Beasts Spirit of Persistence. Yeah, you can hear my lisp or that. I'm so sorry for people who hate lisp. So yeah, I have my boys, Reggie Bucci, Leona Kingscholar, and Jack Howell, just in the corner. They are very lovely, and unfortunately, as you will see very later, effects of overblot were really present in this spread. For some reason, I think I may need to get new pens or just thoroughly clean them out, because most of my pens have a lot of spilled ink, which is very, very sad, but does have a very interesting take on the Twisted Wonderland story coming to life more, let's just say. And welcome to my channel, where I try to repurpose a lot of old washi tape into finally using them. That's what I love, trying to actually use the washi tape. We love to use the things that we buy and stop getting new stuff from Daiso. As I just came back from Daiso to get new stuff for my water bottle so I can add more stickers. So, a little bit of background of Savanaclaw, which is based off The Lion King. As you can see here, the symbol or crest, flag. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's like the symbol for Savanaclaw is Scar, obviously. And what's funny is that for me, while looking at the game, this is the one where it's like no other trait, is just Scar, which is really funny. At least for me, what I notice is that other villains or like the other dorms have a little bit of a motif to it, kind of like, oh, like Heart Symbol has like the crown and like the little checkered pieces in the symbols, or just like, oh, that's really cute. And then when you look at it, it's just Scar. Actually, you know what? I take it back. Looking at it again, I have it on my phone right now. It's a little bit like that. I think what throws me off is just that this is one of the more simplistic designs, because it's literally just Scar's face. But you know what? It's alright. It's alright. That's just me yapping about design. And I just love them all. They're my boys, but also it was really funny trying to figure out what should I do for this, because I don't really have a lot of Lion King stuff already here. I've had these stickers for a long time, so I'm very excited. These Tea Party Safari inspired stickers. So I've been wanting to use them, and I took very creative liberties, which is really great. Ruggy Bucci, who's the small little hyena kid, which my tape is covering the face. Yeah, the blonde one, or at least dusty blonde. Loves donuts. So I was like, great, you'll get this donut and call it a day, call it a night. So I did that. So this is March, and I'm trying to go off the theme of, since I did Heart Symbol for February, I decided to do March for here, and for some reason I didn't consider adding March. I think the fact that March, usually in a lot of my other spreads, if you take a look on my channel and also on my personal, March is always green because of St. Patrick's, and also for spring. So it was a little jarring for me to do this because I'm so used to like green, spring, but then I just kind of like fell in love with the idea of the savannah and also Leona's I was gonna say not quirk because I've been watching My Hero Academia, like specialized magic, which means that his special power, more or less. Let's just go with that for people who are not into the game yet. For those who are, I'm so grateful that you're here. Yeah, so it's kind of like Desert Sand, which I know hurts him. He's my special little boy. Unfortunately, yeah, Desert Sand, that's what we're going for, or Savannah Sand. And yeah, this is, you know, typical my weight tracker. Not to put too much on the internet, but it has been working. I've been steadily losing weight. Try not to talk about too much of my personal problems. It's always been hard, but those Disney online workouts that some people do based on Disney songs has really been a giant help. So I'm very excited about that. And it's just kind of like a nice, sweet thing just to look once a week and just be like, wow, my progress has really been going on. I'm persistent, which is, you know, great for March. And yeah, that's kind of like what I'm trying to keep positive looking, of just, this is March, this is going. And just kind of, for some reason, using all of my cheetah print. I was gonna say leopard print, but this is mainly cheetah, I believe. Yeah, I think I also try to avoid green because I know Malleus, no matter where he's at, he's coming. He's knocking on your door. Yeah, so fun fact, I am caught up in the English server. So I'm going to be crying when the most recent chapters in the Japanese servers come to the US. And that will be me. I think another reason why I try to avoid green in this spread is because of Malleus. Because the beef that he has with Leona is fantastic. But yeah, in case you heard that pen, that's just me adding in March and green. As I said, I was trying to avoid green. Because, you know what? It's my journal. I can do whatever I want. And so, you know, typically adding the days. I've been actively doing almost 9,000 steps every day, more or less. I've been trying to hit 10k, and I realized that's not feasible because of work. Fun fact, I now have a nice job. Not sure if I mentioned that last time, but yeah, I got a new job, so trying to get my steps in is a little bit harder now. But on average is 8k, which is great. And also it's amazing just to say that I have the privilege of walking 8k almost every day, which is insane. So this is my checklist. And yes, this is the Mufasa poster from last year. Don't. I was gonna say, this movie, I understand why Scar was mad. The soundtrack is a bop. Lin-Manuel Miranda is always a bop. And I just felt that I feel like Disney, the Twisted Wonderland story, I wonder if they're going to incorporate this one way or another, either as a special, because they already did when this movie came out in December. They added like extra incentives for Savanaclaw, but I would love to see how the villain in this movie will go into Twisted Wonderland, which is really creative. Fanfics writers, I've seen you. Fantastic. I've seen some of the TikTok writers and artists are phenomenal. I am always in the comment section, and I won't call any names, but there's one person who is Leona's #1 fan, and I am fearful but also love the love that Leona has. So this is kind of like my standard, what I want for my checklist, so kind of like goals for the month. I usually do them after I film because sometimes these are very personal. But let's get into the days, which I typically do. This is a Lukrembo journal. I have it in the description below. I got it at Barnes & Noble, but they have like more colors in person than online. But yeah, you can see the journal that I have. I do 10 down and then just across, so it looks nice and even, and you're starting to see what I mean by overblotting. This is just ink blots all over the place, and then my entire hand is just covered in ink by the end of this, so it's just transferring all over. So that was lovely. And the last day of March is the only day that I typically reserve that little space for Sunday. But Monday 31st, I won't be working or doing anything. That's like an off. I have a long weekend. So I wasn't sure. But you know what? Maybe for April, I had a countdown again. I had to do the song January, February, March, April, which is going to be very interesting, which is also crossing over. So I'll probably do Monday again. But that's alright. And so this is the part where I just remembered green is involved because it's Sebek's birthday very, very soon. And yes, if you did watch my February one, I did make a little thing in my journal for Azul. He is my king, my capitalist king. He would love Monopoly or hate it, depending who plays with him. He would love the stock market. He will... I feel like he would do a masterclass and charge outrageous. He would love TikTok scandals. I think, yeah. This is my crude, poor attempt of a lightning bolt. I forgot what it looked like. I tried to draw it from memory. And then I failed. But that's okay. So I was like, you know what, this is fine. I'll just do a marker over it. It'll look okay. So yeah, so I'm just adding some of the gallery of backgrounds of Savanaclaw and deciding to do a little bit and trying to figure out what to do for the leftover stickers. So there's that. Thank you so much for watching and hope to see you very soon. Goodbye!